Culture and tradition hold a great importance for a country. It is the key to attracting tourists as well. This typical Tamang culture is a unique part of heritage of the people of the Nepal. Whether or not you like our village and us, we are very grateful that you are here as our guests. It is our great fortune to welcome you in this village. They welcome their visitors with these words of song. This is Goljung village in Rasua, a mountainous district 120 kilometers north from Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal, and lies at an altitude of 2,320 meters from the sea level. Tamangs welcome their guests by offering silk scarf called khada and wine called chang. To the inhabitants, the village on the lap of Himalayas, this is a continuation of their ancient tradition. This dance shows the history and bravery of the clan of Tamangs during the war between Nepal and Tibet. This breathtaking range of the mountains, seen closely from the tradition-rich village, is sure to be an unforgettable experience for the visitors. On the route from Goljung to the 7,245 meter high peak of Lirung Mountain, passing Sabrubesi Bazar, we reach 2,300 meter high Chamgang Peak. From here, the exotic beautiful view of the Gosai Kunda range, Langtang, Tibet and Shangyan Himal can be seen. This is Gatlang village, rich in its cultural and traditional heritage. This costume is a good example. People from young to old age wear their traditional dress and speak their language. They welcome their guests any time of the day by dancing and singing their traditional songs. Parvati Kunda is a sacred lake which, legend says, was discovered in ancient time while a Gale king was on the way to find out the hunter dog lost while setting out for hunting. The lake is at an altitude of 2,520 meters from the sea level and is covered with Acorus calamus, a herbal plant locally known as bozo. New experiences can be gained while moving from one culturally rich village to another. The visit becomes quite adventurous while passing through the mountains, valleys, jungle vegetation contrasting with upland pastures. Everywhere there are amazing landscape and ups and downs. We pass along dancing rivers as well as pristine waterfalls, which evokes peace and joy in the heart. Another example of a good combination of natural and cultural beauty is Nathali. At an altitude of 3,165 meters from the sea level, the view of snow-capped mountains all around is a special attraction of the place and gives us a feeling of being close to heaven. The traditional songs here make one wonder whether the mountains themselves are singing. It is an unforgettable experience of having lunch here, face to face with Langtang Mountain. This is Tamang, reached through a sweetly scented jungle of flowering daphne, locally known as loktha, and used for manufacturing handmade Nepali paper. This place is very near to China and very much influenced by Tibetan traditions and religion. As we move on through the long trail and hilly region by the bank of Botekosi River, which flows from Tibet, we reach Timure village. The culture and costume of the people here are similar to that of Tibetan society. 40 minutes north from here is Rasuagadi on the Nepal-China border. The fort at Rasuagadi was made at the time of Nepal-Tibet War, which still gives the impression of the strategic importance of this place and the pass which was fought over many times. On the other side of the border is Tibetan market called Khambatar. For those with tired limbs, nature has provided welcome hot springs to bath at Tatopani in view of the cold, snowy peaks of high Himalayas at a steady temperature of 40 degrees centigrade is quite amazing. Spending nights in tents, sometimes on the lap of mountain and the other times on the riverbank, adds up to more adventure. One can go to sleep under the stars and wake with the dawn breaking on mountains with an unforgettable beauty. Bridham Village is a wonderful place to experience at first hand the lifestyle of the people of the region. The smell of different species of plants grown in Langtang National Park and the alluring beauty of blooming rhododendron, the national flower of Nepal, are amongst the attractions of Bridham Village. You can actually stay with the Tamangs in the comfortable traditional wooden houses, each with rich carving and traditional brass and wood furnishings. The main aim of homestay tourism here is to provide the exact experience of the local lifestyle and to allow the visitor to relax and get to know the hosts. Tamang houses are small but sturdy. And even though Bridim is a remote village, there are very good facilities of toilets, water taps, showers and comfortable bedding. In spite of modernization and globalization, these traditional Tamang villages of Nepal are showing their superiority by preserving their rich cultural and traditional heritage. The tourist setting out to trek in this region ought to stay in one of its villages for a while, or even stay at Dhunche, the main hub of the Langtang area, will experience something truly unique. They will bring home memories to last a lifetime. The trekking trail featured passes through Dhunche, Shabrubesi, Goljung, Parvatikunda, Gatlang, Choten Trail, Tatupani, Naktali, Thuman, Timure, Rasuagadi and Bridim, and is called Tamang Heritage Trail.